sponges and worms. The sponge extinguishes any lit embers left behind by the previous round. That extinguishes those embers because the round coming down is wrapped in a cotton flannel bag. Very, very dangerous. We also ram at this position. Number two, man, dry sponges, inserts the charge, and worms. Now, dry sponging was something that was not done in the American Civil War. We do it for safety purposes. He inserts the charge, and the worm, as I said, extracts any powder bag remnants that might be left behind smoldering. Number three, man tends the vent. He has a little leather plug on his thumb, which we call a thumb stall. That's placed over the vent. That keeps any air from being sucked down when the sponge is pulled out. Any air rushing down that vent could fan any of those lit embers that are left behind. So they want to make sure that's sealed. It also pierces the charge with a priming wire. And that opens the powder bag for the friction primer to directly make contact with the powder. Number four, man actually fires the gun. That cord he's holding is a lanyard. It's hooked to a friction primer. The friction primer is a little tube of brass with a powder charge in it. It has a wire that comes in at 90 degrees. It's twisted and forms a loop. When pulled, it creates a little spark, sets off that little powder charge, sends the flame down into the main chamber, and that's what sets off the main powder charge, which propels the projectile. Number five is back to the chest. He's bringing the ammunition up from the limber to the gun. He never actually handles the ammunition. It's placed in there by the number 6 and 7 men, and he might stop with the gunner so the gunner can check to make sure the fuse has been cut to the proper length. Then heads up to the gun, and number 2 takes it out of the powder bag of a haversack and places it into the tube. Now the two men preparing the ammunition back in the chest. That would be the 6 and 7 men. They were preparing the ammunition, cutting the fuse. Now, fuses are not like we think of as a fuse in a firecracker. It's more of a little cigar-shaped item, and it's fulminated mercury and gunpowder. It's kind of like a basic compound. Once hardened, it forms a little cigar-shaped projectile, as I said. That's placed into a shell. The shell has a little hollow interior. There's a powder charge in there. There's a taped hole that fuse goes in, and then when the gun is fired, hopefully the flames will engulf the wall and set that fuse burning as the projectile is in flight. Now, I'm going to fire one more round